with Conan O'Brien. Tonight, James Seymour, Matthew Modine, the music of Beck, and triumph at the Westminster Dog Show. With Andy Richter and Tom Beck, White for 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Welcome to the show. We have a kick-ass show tonight. It will kick your ass, this show. Turn it down or your ass will be kicked by tonight's show. A foot will come through the TV and commence to kick an ace. It's that good. It's a very good show this evening, don't you think?
Yeah, it'll kick your ass.
It'll kick your ass. You sold that, my friend. No, we have a very good show tonight. It's not going to kick your ass, I swear to God. It's a very good show, though. Excellent show this evening. Cool guests are here. And I actually thought I'd start off the show by mentioning something, a little news from the world of television. Do you want to hear this? Just humor me. All right. Great. That's okay. Simple yes is okay. No, this is actually, this is kind of big television news. Yesterday, I don't know if you read about this, but the producer of Baywatch Hawaii, and we're all fans, of course, just go with me. The producer of Baywatch Hawaii said that unless the state of Hawaii can pay $2.5 million in production costs, the show will have to be canceled. Yeah, and as a result, today, Hawaii was granted federal emergency relief by President Clinton. He said, yeah, it's true. He calls it Operation Save the Boobie, which is a terrible name. Why did he do that? Yesterday, Senator John McCain, you probably read about this, received the endorsement of former presidential candidate Gary Bauer. Yeah. And after hearing about it, McCain said, well, that's nice, but who's Gary Bauer? No, Operation Save the Boobie. All right. I won't stoop. This is a weird story. I like to report on these because I'm a reporter. In Kentucky, a first grade teacher was arrested for asking a stripper and an undercover cop for three-way sex. That's right, true. Yeah, and afterwards, the first grade teacher said she was just doing research for her lesson on sharing. Which I thought was nice. It's important to share. And then last thing I'll mention, a little bit of a celebrity story here. George Michael, you probably heard this, George Michael was being sued by the policeman who arrested him for masturbating in a bathroom. And yesterday, a judge threw out the case, dismissed it, threw it out of court. And apparently, Michaels was so happy about the decision, he immediately asked the judge for a 10-minute recess. Because I don't get it. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. I never lie when I say it's a good show. Like half the time I'm lying. But a third of the time I'm fudging the truth. Tonight, I'm honest. We have a great show for you. Our first guest tonight, beautiful, talented actress. You know her, of course, as Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, Jane Seymour is on the show. Everyone loves this woman. She's beloved. Beautiful. She will marry me this evening. I'm going to give her millions of dollars. From the CBS movie Flowers for Algernon, very cool actor, Matthew Modine is on the show. You got your Jane Seymour, you got your Matthew Modine, and thrilled tonight about our musical guest. I watched him perform Monday night, his show here in Radio City. He's got the band with him here today. It's great. Beck. I greased my feet for that. And we also have a very special appearance tonight by Triumph, the insult comic dog. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, he melted down a crayon and made a suit, Max Weinberg, in the Max Weinberg 7. It looks nice. Thank you, Max. I do like that suit, though. It's very eye-catching, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm glad people at home have color sets. That suit would have been wasted in 1962 on television. How are you, Andy?
I'm very good.
All right. Well, we got some big business to do here tonight on the show. Yeah. Of course, every February, it's a rite of passage here in New York City. Every February, the Westminster Dog Show takes place right here in New York City. And last year, on this program, we sent our good friend Triumph, the insult comic dog, to cover the event for us. And, you know, we aired that on the show, and Triumph ran into some problems. Some people at the dog show questioned his professionalism. And he got into a little bit of a scrape and was asked to leave. So for those of you who didn't see that, here's a brief excerpt to bring you up to speed from last year. Just take a quick look.
You suck, German Shepherd!
Tickle me silly? She tickled me silly, my friend. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
May I demonstrate how these animals are judged? Yes.
Yes. Lovely bouquet.
I know Conan O'Brien. He could have all of you killed. But damn it, Conan O'Brien's the biggest entertainer in the world. For me to poop on!
Well, that's last year. Last February. Anyway, you know, this year we decided to send Triumph again. Because who better to judge these dogs, in my opinion? But to avoid any problems with the authorities, Triumph took some precautions this year, and here now is his report.
Hello, and welcome to Westminster. I'm Ed Bradley for 60 Minutes on the CBS, where we're finding out the story of the real Westminster. In front of the scenes, all pomp and pageantry. But behind the cameras, a haven for humping, butt sniffing, and nutsack snatching. Yes, tonight on the 60 Minutes, Westminster. Pageant or Poon House? We'll find out what's happened to the greatest dog show in the world. For me to poop on? Hello, Ed Bradley, CBS News. What is the name of your dog and breed?
Her name is Lottie Da, and she's a Papillon.
Yes, a Papillon. And how many dogs has she banged this week?
None.
All right, seriously, this is the 60 Minutes.
No, she...
Look at her. She's had more bones buried in her than my backyard. Can I talk to the Papillon? Can I please just talk to the Papillon?
Okay, you
Let's
can talk
go in
to
here
her.
and talk. Hello, bitch. What's this one? What's the bitch's name and breed?
Bichon Frise.
Yes, and you're her owner or pimp, yes?
Owner.
Yes. I'd like to examine her if I might.
Okay.
Okay. You know, at Westminster, they have to be representative of their breed. So the most important thing to do is to count the boobs. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. All 8 are there. One's a little bit off center. Row 2, boob 3.
All right, let's continue the examination now.
What's the matter? I'm Bradley. I'm here with Cheney, a Pomeranian. Tell me, how can something so tiny and delicate be such a filthy and brutal whore? There you go. What's the matter? You afraid you can't handle me? Here, you can practice on this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
She can't handle it, baby. Oh, yes. Okay. To be continued.
You're telling 60 Minutes this one isn't a filthy whore? You're kidding me, man. Come on. Come around this way. Look at this.
It's all right here. You won't need a map, folks.
Yes? Oh, my God. This one winks at you coming and going. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to oil you down, bitch. That's what I'm going to do to you. Oil you down. 60 Minutes. We're conducting an investigation, okay? Yo! Oh, my God. Hygiene is important, baby. Now I know why she won. What a whore. Are you kidding me? She's looser than my stool after an oatmeal cookie. Hello, this is Barbara Walters here. Talking about the other side of Westminster. Yes, a side of rampant, flamboyant homosexuality. Barbara Walters here. To what do you attribute the reverence of so many queer dogs in the show?
Well, just because they're all well-groomed and have pretty hair doesn't make them
Oh, please,
weird.
right. He's not queer. Look at him. He's about to start barking show tunes. He's well-trained, though, yes?
Yes.
Yes. He's trained to sit up and beg, but only for gay sex. Didn't I see you go into a men's room with a teenage bichon? Let's go out of here and go antiquing, huh, buddy? Listen, buddy, this is a dog show. Figure skating is next week.
Hey, cool it with the nuts already. Oh, now you're mad again? Oh, here we go. Screw you, Westminster, you tight asses. Try and catch me. Catch me if you can, baby. Oh, yes. I'll get you next. You're next. You're next.
Hey, what's the problem? What's the matter? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Okay, you can't do this to me again. I know my rights. So help me God, I'll hump you all.
I think he did a very nice job myself. Very professional this year.
Got a feel for the place.
Yes, you did. Good job. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, Jane Seymour is going to be with us. Take it away, Triumph.
Much more than this, I hump them my way. This is it. I've had a few, but then screw you. I'll bang you, baby.
Flat TV from Philips, a new way to look at television.
I want to thank the people at the food bank for all the food you've been bringing me, especially the tangerines. I've been sick, and they've been a wonderful surprise.
For over 20 years, Kraft, part of the Philip Morris family of companies, has been a leader in the fight against hunger. After all, who's better suited to feed the hungry than America's largest food company? Working to make a difference, the people of Philip Morris.
Victoria's Secret, Body by Victoria. A devastating collection of lingerie that's as seamless as it is sexy. Body by Victoria. Seamless. And only at Victoria's Secret.
Can any of you ladies help me? My zipper's stuck. Hello? Hello?
Irritated throat? Try Luden's Herbal, now in echinacea.
Ziploc containers. Test number 12. Both of these containers can go into the microwave. One of them doesn't always make it. Ziploc, all you ever wanted in a container.
You can discover the secret of the beach. Critics are calling the beach seductive.
Would you like to come to the beach with me?
A journey to the unexpected. The Beach, rated R. Now playing only in theaters.
Now hear this. The FDA agrees eating whole grain foods like post-shredded wheat as part of a low-fat diet may help you reduce your risk of heart disease and certain cancers. Post-shredded wheat. Good for breakfast, even better for your health.
Guest tonight, of course, is an Emmy Award-winning actress, and she was the star of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Please welcome the lovely and talented Jane Seymour. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Thank you for being here. I hope you weren't watching the show backstage. 'Cause there's nothing to see up at the front. Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
Nice to have you on the program. Now, there's a lot going on in your life right now. I understand you just received an award in Monte Carlo. Is that right?
I'm going day after tomorrow to Monte Carlo. I'm receiving the Golden Nymph Award.
Okay, Ash. I don't want to know about this one. The Golden Nymph Award, it sounds, what is it?
It's a new award. They're giving it to David Kelly, Roger Moore, and myself, and I think it's for a sort of achievement in television, something like that.
Right, because it has kind of a dicey name.
It does have a dicey name.
Roger Moore may be showing up for the wrong reasons. He'll accept his award nude. That's exciting, though.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. We get to go to Monte Carlo. They show, they're going to screen my next movie that's coming out, Enslavement, there, and sort of tribute to television.
Right, do some gambling while you're there.
Yeah.
Get horribly in debt. Now, you, speaking of glamour, you were just on, was it recently or was it a while ago that you were on Celebrity Jeopardy?
Oh, God.
Because I have to ask you about this. Our own Andy Richter played Celebrity Jeopardy and did quite well.
You did very well. Something was really wrong. They rigged that button. I mean, Graham Nash had his finger
Graham Nash beat you?
Yes. No, but he'd been studying this. He'd done this before. He knew how to do it. They actually kept coming in the intervals and saying to me, there's something wrong with your buzzer, because I just kept pressing. They could tell I was pressing, but it never registered.
I hate to say this, but everyone who loses says something was wrong with the buzzer. It's always, Andy, your buzzer seemed to work okay?
Yeah, mine was fine.
That's not a good. What are you saying that you go to push it down?
There's a trick to it. Yes, they said, you know, like have it half pressed so you can just really get. I mean, I was really doing everything I could with that buzzer. It just wasn't happening.
But Graham Nash, the '60s burnout, was beating you left and right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's kind of frightening.
Yeah, it was a little frightening.
Do you get mad when you start to lose? Because Andy, your experience was that sometimes the other contestants get a little angry. If they start to lose.
No, I was wondering why I was on it anyway. But no, angry, a little frustrated with that buzzer thing. You know, I did know the answers, but
right.
No, I think it was for charity, wasn't it? And as far as I recall, I think we all got the same amount anyway.
So you lost the money for charity.
I lost the money.
Yeah. There were poor children watching. Why? Now you've had you have a lot of run-ins, of course, with the paparazzi. They don't seem to care about me. I could be on fire in front of the paparazzi. They would not take one photograph. But you are an international star, so wherever you go, the paparazzi's hounding you. What's that like, and how can I get that kind of attention?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. They're usually pretty good to me, but I learned early on. I was told a trick when I was 21, and I just started a Bond film. And I was about to go to the big premiere of the Bond film, and somebody there who was very famous said to me, whatever you do, if you ever get famous, always smile. Just beam from ear to ear when you go in or out of any place, any function, whether a paparazzi. Especially if you're really sad or you've done something really bad or they've got some terrible story on you. Because if you're smiling and beaming, they can't print the picture.
Right, because if they want to run a story about you like your life's falling apart.
Falling apart.
You know, the problem is that they can run a story that you've gone insane.
This is true.
Just wherever you go. It was raining out. Fleeing a car crash. Everything's fine. They took, I only had a few stories written about me, and somewhere, you're right, they got some picture of me frowning, you know, or looking kind of sad. I don't know where they got it, but anytime they've written any little thing about me, you know.
That picture.
Yeah, O'Brien, a sad dope, or something. They run this sad picture of me. Now, I was reading up about you today, and I find out your father was a surgeon, is that correct?
My father was a surgeon, an obstetrician and gynecologist, yeah.
And he believed, correct me if I'm wrong, but your dad believed that he should take you to work even as a little kid and have you see what he does. Is that right?
He did not want us to be hypochondriacs, number one. And number two, he didn't want us to be afraid of blood. So from the time I was about 2 or 3 years old, we'd be taken into operating theatre straight after the operation and see all the blood and all the mess. And the idea was that we would, you know, blood would never be an issue. And then by the time...
Or a real issue. That could work two ways.
So by the time I was 10, I actually watched surgery. I mean, right next to him. I was scrubbed up and everything, and no one could believe that I was there watching. But I saw a cesarean section when I was 10.
Oh, my God.
And then heart surgery, open heart surgery, all kinds of things.
Now, how did the patient feel about that?
They were out.
Okay, because I was thinking, if the patient woke up and there's a 10-year-old, and he's like, hey, put that back, all right? That's not a toy.
Oh, I'm sure permission was
That's my spleen.
But, you know, I mean, people do things with their parents. I mean, for me, my father was a surgeon, and he'd come home at lunchtime, and there'd be little blood spatters on his little half-rimmed glasses, and that was just a perfectly normal thing.
So he wasn't a neat freak, I guess. Wow, okay.
It was actually great. The only problem was I had a C-section 4 years ago, and I wished I'd never seen one before, because I could have done without that.
Right. And the doctor brought his 9 kids into the operating room. And they built a Lego castle on your stomach.
We filmed it. We did far worse. We filmed it.
You filmed it?
We filmed, I never told you people this, we filmed my C-section when I had the twins. My husband's a director, right? So he's filming this thing.
Well, when will this be in theaters?
And every once in a while, it was Pamela Anderson thing. So then he kept going down to my tummy, and then it sort of got to a point where he couldn't handle it anymore, so he came back to my face. And I was blissfully unaware of this, you know, wide awake saying, hey, are we going to have babies soon? And I let my children sort it. I let my twins actually watch themselves get born.
No!
I continued the tradition.
No!
Well, they didn't think there was anything weird about it. They thought it was really cool, you know?
Right.
Here comes Johnny, here comes Chris. It's how we were born.
Okay.
We were very little.
Did you put it to upbeat music at least? You know? All right. Well, I'm not coming to your house anytime soon. Well, thank you very much for being here. Nice to have you again. Never show me that film. Jane Seymour. Thank you for being a guest. Jane Seymour, everyone. Matthew Modine is coming up a little later on the show. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Punch, knee, jab, kick, punch, go, knee, in.
Subway has 7 fresh value meals with just 8 grams of fat or less, while a Big Mac extra value meal has 58. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Chew.
Islands of Adventure, the most amazing theme park ever created. Now thrilling families at Universal Orlando. Step inside the whimsical world of Dr. Seuss. Explore the real-life Jurassic Park. Ride with Spider-Man in the world's most spectacular 3D adventure. Come visit the all-new Islands of Adventure, one of 2 must-see theme parks at Universal Orlando. 2 parks, 2 days, one great vacation.
The 2000 Sable, new, from Mercury.
Hey, ma'am! No, that's a guy. You got some long hair. You ever use one of those shampoos and conditioners all in the same box? Listen. And I'm telling you, this one doesn't. They reformulated Pert Plus, man.
If I had had a drugstore, I'm not going to use it.
Oh, yeah, that sounds a little elitist, my friend.
Well, I'm from California, man.
Someone wasn't paying attention, but it wasn't her fault. An over-the-counter allergy medicine made her drowsy. But doctors have prescriptions for non-drowsy relief because getting A's is tough enough.
Kansas. It's back, and it's big as all outdoors.
The giant 46th annual Kansas Sports Boat and Travel Show.
Find very special show pricing on RVs, boats, vacation packages.
Everything that's fun outdoors.
Talk to experts about game calling, catfish, and bass fishing.
Blowout pricing on tackle and supplies.
It's the largest exposition of outdoor excitement in mid-America.
See the record-holding whitetail mounts and bow hunting seminars.
The giant Kansas Sports Boat and Travel Show.
Wednesday through Sunday at the Kansas Coliseum.
Check your paper for details.
It's big as all outdoors.
Conan. Hey, we're back on the air.
I'm sorry, Andy.
What? You were really, like, just somewhere else. Is something okay? Is everything okay? I mean, something wrong?
No, no, I'll be fine. I swear. Yeah, it's just that sometimes when I'm out here and I'm doing the show...
Yeah.
I just start to feel a little lost. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love what I do. I've been real lucky, but sometimes I wish my life weren't so complicated. You know, I feel at times like maybe I've lost touch with who I really am.
Hey, I know who you are.
Well, who are you?
I'm a certain little red-headed boy before life got so complicated.
Really? It's been so long. I didn't even recognize myself.
If you come with me, I'll take you back to the simpler, happier times.
Well, that'd be wonderful. I'd love that. I can really go back?
You sure can. Listen closely. Do you recognize this voice?
Remember, the fish bite a little faster if you sing them a song.
Well?
I have no idea who that is.
Come on, young fella. You don't remember your old Uncle Earl?
Uncle Earl?
Yeah, I took you fishing every summer.
You did?
Yeah! Don't you remember I used to call you Ketchup Head and we'd fish for largemouth bass on Lake Wanahomie?
What the hell are you talking about?
You gotta remember our secret handshake. Booga shaka, wooga shaka, do a little dance. Booga shaka, wooga shaka, keep it in your pants.
That's great.
You remember it?
No, not at all.
You're hurting Uncle Earl's feelings. He always made you laugh. He made you want to be a comedian.
I'm really sorry. I just wish I could remember. It's been a really long time.
Whatever. Take a hike, you ungrateful bastard.
Man, I feel terrible.
Well, maybe you remember your best friend from childhood, Timmy Wilcox. How, Kimusabe?
Wait, you were my best friend?
Yeah, we played Lone Ranger every day after school. I played Tonto.
You did?
Yeah, we looked through National Geographic magazines to find boobies and stuff.
Well, yeah, no, I did that. Pretty recently, but I think I think I played a little bit about the Lone Ranger. I'm just not sure I remember you at all, Timmy.
What is with this guy? Beats me. Maybe he took way too much drugs or something.
No. I just can't remember.
What about your dog Bentley? Here, boy. Psst, come here.
Wait a minute.
Come here. Good
That was my dog? I swear, I know he's cute, but I don't recall having a dog, any dog. I had a goldfish named Bismarck, but I didn't have any dog.
You make me sick. I can't believe I grew up into a dumbass like you.
Right, I guess I am a dumbass. I'm sorry, I can't remember any of you. I mean, I'd like to, I honestly would. Are you sure that you're really my memories?
Who else's memories would we be?
Hey, guys! Wait a minute. It's Carrot Top. Wait a minute. These are all Carrot Top's memories?
How, Kimusabe?
How, Tonto? Hey, Conan, what are you doing here?
Catch a pad!
Uncle Earl! Oh, man!
Booga shaka, wooga shaka, do a little dance! Booga shaka, wooga shaka, keep it in your pants!
All right, I guess I better go. They look like they're having a good time. We'll take a break. Matthew Modine's coming up. We'll be right back.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Monte Carlo. Green? The side you show the world is up to you.
Three minutes from now, a heart attack victim will be rushed into this emergency room. Medication will be injected. IV fluids will be needed. The patient will be protected from infection. Breathing will be assisted. And one more life will be saved.
Mrs. Hanson? Yes. Hi, I'm Dr. Moore. Her husband's doing fine. Oh, I'm so glad.
Thanks to advanced medical techniques and a material we call plastic.
Oh, hello. Did you know there are 168 hard-to-reach and, yes, hard-to-clean surfaces in your mouth? Ordinary brushes can't clean all of them like our Reach Plaque Sweeper. It's designed to clean the hardest-to-reach places, even way back here, thanks to Reach's angled neck and bristles. So even if you can't see all those spanking clean surfaces, your dentist certainly will. Reach, we wrote the book on clean teeth.
Okay, Dino. I gotta go to a lot of stores to get with you, like. I'll be back.
If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby. Please don't go. Ooh, girl, I just want you to stay. Hang on, Dino. We're coming home.
They trapped an innocent man into their game.
We're taking down that casino, and you're the guy who's gonna tell us how.
They outnumber him.
Just give him what he wants.
They outgun him. But he has one chance. You gotta be kidding me. To outsmart them.
We're gonna do this, and we ought to do it.
Critics call it the most entertaining thrill ride of the year. Bristling with twists, turns, shocks, and surprises. Ben Affleck, Charlize Theron.
Game's over. Not yet.
Reindeer Games, rated R. The game is on February 25th.
Looking for a thrill on Saturday night? The NBC Saturday Trilogy is back.
The Pretender.
I can protect you.
Jared's a bodyguard to reunite a federal agent with her missing daughter.
Profiler.
The profiler's the target of a rapist.
You're the girl who broke his heart.
And Saturday's newest hit, The Others. A routine eye surgery leads to nightmare visions.
Look in my eyes.
Pretender, Profiler, and the newest hit, The Others. The return of the NBC Saturday Trilogy.
Okay, what do you got? 2 pair. Full house.
natural. But Oak Express is. Oak Express has real wood furniture at some real bargains.
He's hiding cards somewhere.
Ew. Oak Express. What? Naturally better.
Yeah. Crack.
If you love cheese, serious cheese, it's Kraft Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese.
If it's of interest to women, it's at the Women's Fair 2000, February 18th, 19th, and 20th at Century 2. Over 200 exhibits, 60 how-to demonstrations, beauty makeovers, fashion shows, cooking shows, career and health seminars, and parenting workshops. Don't miss Dillard's Townie's Spotlight on Fashion, power shopping from jewelry to gourmet foods, and just for kids, Arthur. From fun to informative, if it's about women, it's at Women's Fair 2000, February 18th, 19th, and 20th at Century 2.
Hello, Kansas. You're watching KSN.
All right, everybody, we are back. You know my next guest from such films as Birdie, Any Given Sunday, and Full Metal Jacket. His latest project is Flowers for Algernon, which airs this Sunday on CBS. Please welcome Matthew Modine. It's funny because we were talking tonight with Miss Seymour about her childhood. And I was actually delving into your childhood in preparation for this interview, and I find out that you grew up raised pretty much at drive-in theaters. Is this true?
Yes.
Your dad manage drive-in theaters?
He was a theater manager, drive-in theater manager. And, hey, you know what? I just got to say, it's kind of great following Jane.
Yeah.
She's... I was just skiing in Vail, and I noticed that she was in front of me in the ski lift line, and she had these pair of pants on. And so coming on the show, following her, I get the opportunity to follow her around and be behind her a lot. And I don't know if you noticed that when she left, but it's kind of a nice place to be. I just wanted to share that with you.
You horrible pervert. No, I didn't notice that. I explore their minds, what they're thinking.
Yes, my father was a drive-in theater manager.
I don't want to know about that now. I want to know about Jane Seymour.
Yeah.
You think you can just switch back from that topic now? What other celebrities have you been stalking?
Not stalking, just observing, you know, and enjoying all the exercise that they do. I noticed that while she was standing...
What's happening here? You're in full meltdown. No, she's a very pleasant woman.
She is a very pleasant woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does these exercises while she's standing in the ski lift line.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she flexes. I think it's to keep the muscles warm.
Andy, what's happening here?
I don't know.
She flexes one buttock at a time or both buttocks? How does it work?
Both at the same time.
Okay,
yeah.
interesting. Mm-hmm.
It is interesting. I think she's still back there. I bet we could get her to come back out and show you.
Is she here? She's not here? Not here. Well, I'm being told she's not here, but she'll have a nice treat when her friends told her what you said. She'll be very surprised.
My father was a drive-in theater manager.
Forget it, buddy. I'm not going back to that. No, he was a drive-in movie theater.
He was.
Guy.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. And so what's that like? You grow up at a drive-in theater. I mean, what kind of things do you do when you're a kid, and that's where your dad works, and that's where you live? You live there.
Well, yeah. It was a wonderful place to get a kind of a simple sex education, because on the back rows...
You have a one-track mind, my friend.
Really, it was
I feel I could ask you about just about anything. Have you been to Antarctica? Yes, I have. There's a lingerie store in Antarctica.
It was that damn dog, you know, that you had. He was that dog.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The dog that was on when your show started.
Yeah, we just a simple report on the Westminster Dog Show. What's your problem? I don't know what you saw. So what do you mean you got a sex education at the drive-in? What kind of, were you spying on people?
No, well, not spying. I was turning the sound down on the speakers. See, the old days, they used to have speakers, and there'd be 2 speakers to a pole, and so you go to turn the sound down, and you notice the windows that were all foggy, and you kind of pretend to be turning the speaker down, and you could see that there were people that were doing more than watching the movie. You see?
Right. And so they'd be doing that, and then they'd look and they'd see Matthew Modine peering through.
Yeah, but of course I wasn't Matthew Modine at that time.
This is as recent as 5 years ago, isn't it? Yeah. But this, you know, there's a weird, I've heard stories that I don't know how long ago this was, but that stars, movie stars, used to visit drive-in movies. Is that true? They used to, like, a movie star to promote the movie would come to the drive-in theater. Is that true? Did they ever show up at drive-ins?
Well, I met Robert Redford when I was a little boy. Yeah, he was fresh off Broadway doing a play called Barefoot in the Park, and he made the movie with Jane Fonda. Mm-hmm. And I think it was his first trip to Utah. And yeah, I mean, to be a boy and meet a man like Robert Redford, it was quite exciting.
Right. I feel like this is a police interrogation now. You can't just
waiting for the story to get sexy.
Yeah, make the story sexy again.
All the other ones, I mean.
Yeah. And then what happened, huh? Barefoot in the park? All right.
If you've never seen that movie, you got to go back and look at Jane Fonda in it, because she was just...
I knew he could do it. Nicely done. Now, this project that you're promoting right now, Flowers for Algernon, this is a TV movie. It's on this Sunday.
Yeah.
I have to point out to people that I hear somewhere that although you have a TV movie out there, you do not have a television in your house. Is that right?
Yeah.
You don't have TV?
Well, no.
You don't approve of TV?
It's not that I don't approve it. I got a couple kids, and it's real important that they do their homework and stay busy and involved in school.
But they'll miss the Westminster Dog Show piece that we showed tonight.
They are, thank goodness. They're not going to see that. And they won't see this embarrassing display that their father has made on your show.
What are you talking about? No, it's all good. It's all been in the theme. I like it when the conversation has a theme, and Buddy's, yours has a theme. A very nice theme. Well, Flowers for Algernon is on this Sunday at 9 o'clock p.m. on CBS, although it will never be seen in your household.
Yeah.
Do you want tapes of this show? Because you're missing out on some great stuff.
You know, I see you when I go to hotel rooms, and I... I sort of feel like I've dug myself a little hole.
Yep, and I think this is as good a time as any to say, Matthew Modine, thank you so much for being here. Good job. We'll take a break, folks. We'll be right back with Beck. Stick around.
Every reason to travel, there's a Best Western to stay in, including 5 in Hawaii. And now get triple miles on participating airlines with every stay.
Go sit in your special chair back there. Go sit. Yeah, there you go.
Meg Ryan is out of sight.
Listen, I'm on the other line. I gotta call you right back. No, no, no! Oh, hang up.
She'll steal your heart all over again.
Oh, Joe, don't go. Don't go, don't go.
Hanging Up is brilliant and funny.
Ah!
Don't miss the irresistible comedy that celebrates sisterhood. Hanging Up, rated PG-13. Opens everywhere tomorrow.
At least his breath will be all right tonight. Too bad that stuff doesn't freshen up your head, too. At
Looks good on you.
Are you ready? Ready for Downy Premium Care? It reduces more wrinkles than ordinary fabric softeners, so your clothes are more ready to wear, which leaves you ready to live. Downy Premium Care, ready to wear.
Enterprise? You rented our car from Enterprise?
Yeah.
Why Enterprise?
Because they pick us up. Free.
A free pickup? Wow, they ought to be #1.
They are #1.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Another reason CNBC.com's portfolio tracker has been called the best on the web. Your stocks, ranked by analysts, on CNBC.com. Profit from it.
I hear you can make really good pork chops with chicken bake. Really? Oh, really? Moo. Moo. Moo.
Delicious pork chops from Shake and Bake Coating Mix.
It's sinful. It's decadent. It's downright naughty. It's peaches and cream. Breyer's Light non-fat yogurt with the indulgent flavors of your favorite desserts. Breyer's Light yogurt tastes naughty, but it's not.
I always thought if I could just get my foot in the door, I could get that position I always wanted. Now I feel stuck.
Get your career on track with Baker University. Call now to take advantage of Baker's innovative adult education.
At Baker, I was able to get the degree I needed to launch my career with classes that fit into my busy schedule.
Earn your associate's, bachelor's, or master's in about 2 years at Baker University. Classes are forming now.
If you've been wanting a new Grand Am, now's the time to come to Schofield. We have over 100 Grand Ams for you to choose from, and our Sign and Drive 3-year lease program can put you in a brand new Schofield Grand Am for just $249 a month with no money down. Or choose a new Grand Prix for just $289 a month. Truck buyers, get more trucks for your money. The 2000 GMC Sierra, only $22,995. Schofield Pontiac GMC, your #1 volume GM dealer.
The National Bank of Andover is all about personalized service in lending and in investing. Kansans rely on us for competitive rates on all of their financing needs. NBA utilizes all of the latest technology to maximize the return on your investment. Right now, investors can take advantage of NBA's Smart CD. Earn a full 7% for the first 30 days and a market-high 6.03% thereafter. Why put your money anywhere else? The Smart CD at NBA.
All right, everybody, we're back. As I said, folks, on Monday night, I had the great pleasure of seeing my next guest perform at Radio City, and tonight we're all thrilled that he's come by to do a song from his latest album, Midnight Vultures. Please give a great welcome to Beck.
Freaks flock together and they all the big
Thank you. Back, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Tonight, Later's All New, hosted by the most talked about woman in late-night television, Cynthia Garrett. Great interviews, great entertainment, and it's all new tonight.
And we'll catch you later.
From small-town America, he created the sound that rocked the world.
This is Little Richard.
You are rock and roll.
Little Richard, NBC Sunday.
Where's the best place to take your kids each night? Your lap. So sit your kids down and read to them.
Washburn University, the only spot to be in.
The life insurance policy had only been in force 6 months when the husband died of a heart attack. He was 45 and she was 37 when they took out the policy. I watched them walk out of my office and observed the love he had for her. They were believers in life insurance, so that if something happened to him, he knew that she would be okay. It was a blessing to her that we respond to claims quickly. He was a business owner. Life insurance allowed her not to be rushed into selling the business. It gave her a sense of security she would not have had without life insurance.
They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Thanks to rich and creamy Jell-O instant pudding, you can get to it in just 5 minutes. Of course, it's a rather well-known saying.
Hi.
You want a homemade snack in 5 minutes? I can go for something Jell-O.
For the only weight loss pill that really works, come to Genesis Health Club. If you're going to lose weight, do it right with regular exercise and healthy eating habits at Genesis Health Club. Genesis offers you the best aerobics classes, strength building and cardiovascular equipment, and customer service in town, including programs on nutrition. Right now, get 3 months free with your Genesis membership. Call or stop by the Genesis Health Club nearest you now. Join now and get 3 months free. Don't put it off, take it off. At Wichita's best health clubs, Genesis.
We want our children to be kind, caring, generous people.
Today, it will be me.
Of course, there is something to be said for being a little selfish. Want a little something sweet? I can go for something Jell-O.
Remember when it was easy to meet people? You could strike up a conversation, easily impress someone, or share a ride. But now you're busy at work. There's chores to do, and ooh, those dance lessons. To meet people the old-fashioned way, just call the Wichita People Store. Dial up our free 24-hour automated voice line and listen to single men and women describe themselves. Discover a very private way to meet nice people. The Wichita People Store. It could happen to you, but you gotta call right now.
And Beck, thank you so much for doing that. That was great.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You know, I got to say, I was blown away. This is the first time that I had seen you. On Monday, it was the first time I had seen you live.
Right.
And I had seen you before on other television appearances, but I was unprepared for it's just a great live show. You're moving the entire time.
I am. I'm trying to keep up with it.
Do you have a choreographer? I mean, are these moves you came up with?
Yeah, I don't think you can choreograph certain things.
Right.
Yeah, because you're supposed to have spasms and, injuries, and can't choreograph those.
But it's great. I mean, I was looking at it, and there's so many of the moves where you think, where did he come up with that? Are these things, some of them that you've seen other places? I mean, some of them are obviously like the robot stuff or the split.
Yeah, some of those, I just grew up with.
Right.
They were just kind of moves you saw on TV. And a lot of them are spontaneous.
Right.
A lot of them just kind of happen.
Do you ever look at...
I don't like it too planned.
Right.
Like, we could choreograph. There's lots of bands out there where there's 4 or 5 guys, and they're all going... and they're doing like that, and it looks so dumb to me. They're like... Right. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
To me, it's rock and roll. It's like...
Mess around.
Spasm.
Right. It is about spasms.
It's like smoothness, too, It's there's smoothness, but then there's some, you're erupting with the music.
Right. No, it works. I'm telling you, it works. So you got to see the live show. It's great. And I was actually, I was reading something about you today, and that you still get carded. Is that true, that at this point you still get carded?
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
What do you do? Just say, I am Beck.
Yeah, it doesn't go very far.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, also, I was noticing that the lyrics, you write these very, very interesting visual lyrics, and they're very catchy. And one that I really liked was from Deborah, I guess. Step inside my Hyundai.
Step inside my Hyundai, yeah.
Hyundai, okay. I think it's...
well, Hyundai, yeah. Different.
The Hyundai Corporation must be so happy that you worked their little car into a song.
I know, I should be getting a, you know, we have a little deal set up, you know.
I noticed you pulled up to the show in a Hyundai.
Yeah. I got some hydraulics installed in it last Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a lowrider.
Flicking switches.
It's the coolest Hyundai I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a loped-up Hyundai.
You say Hyundai, I say Hyundai. Well, the album Midnight Vultures is available now, and we can't thank you enough for coming by.
I
really,
thank you.
We appreciate it, and you got a great band. I want to thank all of our guests for being here. Jane Seymour, of course, Mr. Matthew Modine, and our special thanks to Carrot Top. He'll be appearing at the Kirby Center in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, February 24th, and at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, March 16th through the 29th. Have a nice night, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.